But I don't know if I want to make a shift like that. See, now I'm overthinking it again.
Okay.
I'm overthinking it.
You're not making a shift. You didn't. You gotta start. That's what it's doing.
Yeah, I'm starting over.
In 5, 4, 3, 2. I never opened the door or pull out a chair. You could tell me how your day went, but I don't really care. If you get cold, you just have to hack it, cause I'll be cold too if I gave you my jacket. Like, whoa, you ain't sitting up front. Front is for the homies, you could sit in the trunk. I never opened the door. Wait, I never opened the door. Welcome back to episode ShinoBroz.
I have no idea what that was.
Now I'm kidding. That was Ryan Higa's nice guys finish last. That's why I'll treat you like trash.
Oh, okay.
Not what I really want to do. The old YouTube parody songs, or that wasn't a parody song, but you know, when
The
YouTubers
original, like,
would make old or
spoof
songs. Yeah. Good days, the golden age of YouTube. Now YouTube is just full of misinformation and AI bullcrap.
Hey, are you feeling a little bit of nostalgia?
A little bit. He's trying to keep me from other topics. Now, how did that song go?
I was subscribed to Ryan Higa. It's kind of very dangerous to say his channel name. I don't know if
Ryan
that's on purpose.
Higa.
No,
I'm saying Ryan Higa.
Yeah, what was
We're not gonna say the other word. We won't get canceled by.
I mean, technically, it's not pronounced like
it's
that.
It's not pronounced like that, but you know, I don't know why he chose that name.
I don't know either.
That's a weird.
I mean, T.
No, Ryan Higa, Tim Chantarantsu, formerly known as Timothy Delgado.
Wait, why is he formerly known as that? Is that not his real name?
Delgado?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. I actually don't watch that game. I watched what you showed me of him, but I'm not subscribed to him.
Tim Delgado, that was his, like, way back, like, when YouTube was starting up. He chose that name because he watched a lot of, like, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and there was a character that played this other character that was called Delgado. That's besides the point.
Okay, so it was kind of like his own, like, basically his online persona name or whatever.
So he chose that name because of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. But because he didn't think his real name was going to stick. Because he's Thai, and you know, back then, you know, Asians weren't really popular. So
what are you talking about? Mulan was out.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Right, first off. So back when he first started, he used Delgado as his persona and all this. And just not recently, but like a couple years ago, he decided, you know what? I want to use my actual name. Because if you think about it,
I'm going to take back my birth name.
Yeah. Now he wants to, like, you know, be prideful of his culture and everything. So
still Pride Month.
He's trying to get everyone. I mean, if he's gonna be famous, you want everyone to know your name. Then, you know. So that's why he's going by Tim Chantarantsu now.
Although I will say that's kind of the same thing as like Phil DeFranco.
Mm-hmm.
For the longest time, I forget whenever he actually came out with his real name, but Phil DeFranco is not his real name's Philip. But his last name was not DeFranco.
Yeah.
And, but he has been Phil DeFranco for so long. Mm-hmm. I think he actually legally changed his name to Phil DeFranco. He had to, like, sit down with his dad and everything and be like, hey.
What was his actual name then?
I don't remember. I don't remember his actual name. I could look it up. But I'm pretty sure he, like, legally changed his name for, like, work purposes
Well, I mean, yeah.
as
I mean, everyone's got like their like famous persona. No one wants to get called by the
Yeah.
real name or it depends on who it is. Like Jamie Foxx. What's his real name?
See, I don't know. I thought Jamie Foxx was his real name.
Exactly. But Jamie Foxx, that's a catchy name, right?
Yeah.
That's a catchy name. His real name is Eric Marlon Bishop. You can't be Eric Bishop.
Yeah,
Jamie Foxx is
does
more
sound
catchy.
cooler.
It was funny. Kevin Hart did a. He was hosting the BET Awards recently,
Yeah.
and he was calling out everyone by their real name. all the rappers, and he called out Jamie Foxx for his real names being Eric. He called out Snoop Dogg too. Let me look up Snoop Dogg's real name. Snoop Dogg. The real name is waiting for load. Dead air. I love it.
Oh, this is okay. Well, I found it. Phil DeFranco's real name was Philip James Franchini Jr. So he was a junior.
Oh, that's why he had to talk to his dad.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure he legally changed his name to DeFranco.
All right, now we're going to. So for this segment of the podcast, thank you for staying tuned. We're just going to look up celebrities' real names. So Snoop Dogg's real name is Calvin Cordozar Brodus.
I will say, whenever I was thinking about getting into streaming, I overthought things a lot.
Yeah,
Like I had my camera, I had my setup, I had my,
and you're still overthinking things.
everything.
When's the last time you streamed?
No, I'm not overthinking anything.
When's the last time you streamed?
I'm just getting back into it.
When's the last time you streamed?
It's been probably about a year now. Probably.
Exactly.
But I do want it. I do like when to get back into streaming. All I have to do is just like hit stream.
Yeah.
Back then, I was like worried about like what my channel name would be, what my setup would look like, what kind of microphone I should use, what camera I should use. I'm just using my stream setup, and I do have plans to start streaming again. Although I think I want to record first. I think I want to focus more on recording and then stream on special occasions rather than being like full-time streamer or whatever.
Like Dashy.
But yeah. I actually talked to I was in the chat of a streamer that I watch. And I asked him, I'm like, "Hey, do you think it's better to use your real name?" Cuz his real name's out there. Like he uses his real name. Or should I come up with like a name specifically for my online thing or whatever? And he's like, and I said, "Is safety a part of it?" And he's like, I mean, there's always ways that people can find your real name and stuff like that, but with just the name, he's like, the safety is not super concerning because people like celebrities use their real names all the time.
Yeah.
And like, well, not all the time, but most of the time. So it's just the fact,
and they're gonna find it. They're gonna find it sooner or later, anyways. Once you become an icon or just you're in this space, people are gonna find out things about you, regardless if you want them to or not. That's just how the internet works, unfortunately.
It's just he's like, you just have to decide if you want like your brand to just be your name, you or whatever, or if you want it to be like a brand thing.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I want a cool name. Like I'm jealous of people like Markiplier or whatever. You know, Markiplier is not his name, but it's a cool username or whatever. And I don't know what else. That's all I could think of right now.
Dashy. That's
Dashy,
our real name.
Yeah. So
I don't even know
like
what
it's
real
just
name is.
I don't even know what I would be. One of my other friends, me and my other friends sat down one time and we actually went through like a name generator of like just generating different names to see what would come up with. Because my username right now is it's either Wade Morgan
Morgan.
or Wade MF Morgan is
Yeah.
like my gamer tag or whatever. So I think my Twitch might be Wade Morgan, or it might be Wade MF Morgan or whatever. But I'm like, that's boring as hell, man. It's just a one-off joke made in high school that I just made my gamer tag around or whatever. I'm like, why can't I be something cool? Like, I don't know. I drink a lot of Gatorade. What if I was like Waderade or something like that?
There you go. You can always change.
My cousin calls me Waderade sometimes,
There
so
you
I'm
go.
like, but I don't know if I want to make a shift like that. See, now I'm overthinking it again.
Okay.
I'm overthinking it.
You're not making a shift. You didn't. You got to start. That's what it's doing.
Yeah, I'm starting over.
So it's not too late.
And I could drink Gatorade on film. See, that's another thing too. I'm like, I get in my head about if I made a name for myself, I would have to follow a theme rather than it just being a name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm like, it doesn't
matter.
It doesn't really matter.
What you want to do is build a platform. You can change everything else later.
Yeah.
Just start. Because those that want to stick with you, they'll stick with you.
So I'm Wade Morgan right now, but in the future I might be Waderade.
Gatorade sponsor, please.
Yeah. Oh, Wade Bull.
What was that?
Red Bull, sponsor me.
Oh no.
What else can I get sponsored by? Wamboo Labs 3D printers.
We just want free stuff. Please.
Yeah.
We just want free stuff. Wadezilla.
Yeah, Wadezilla. I thought about that.
That's a good one.
Well, not Wadezilla. But then that also thought of like, I don't want to be a Godzilla only channel or whatever.
You don't have to be Godzilla only.
I also thought Rillazilla would be a cool one because it's like freaking gorilla for King Kong and Godzilla. Zilla for
You're
Godzilla.
putting all these ideas out. Someone else is going to take it.
I
just so
don't
you know.
care. I'm probably not going to use any of them. Maybe Waderade. I don't know.
Well, never too late to start. That's the biggest thing. But yeah.
Merch. Got to think of merch ideas too.
Okay,
What
you're
I want.
thinking too far ahead. How about you just starting, Wade? How about
Pickle
just
Wade.
How about just starting? How about just starting?
I have started. I need to start again.
We've started this, and we're still doing it.
No, I thought you meant we started this episode.
No,
and it went off the rails.
The ShinoBroz.
Yes.
I mean, I thought it was a good name, and we kind of did some merch.
I like ShinoBroz.
Are we still finding a platform? Yeah, kind of. So
Yeah.
we're still here. We took a
I
week
would
off.
like to have a setup where, like, I mean, it's a time management thing also, but I would like to have a setup to where we could like all get together and have like a multiple people.
We're mixing business into the podcast. That's off podcast.
Yeah, we
topic
might.
to talk about.
What is it? Around 14 minutes.
It's fine.
Might have to cut that out.
Nah, it's okay because you were having like a midlife crisis there, so we're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that.
Crashed out, man.
We're gonna keep that in. Back to the topic.
Funny name or people's celebrity names that aren't really their names. Actually, birth given.
I don't know.
it's not
I think
on the birth
Snoop Dogg
certificate.
wins. Snoop Dogg wins. Calvin Cordovzar Brodus Jr. I think Snoop Dogg wins with the hidden real name.
Yeah.
No one else takes cake. I mean, you got Eminem, Marshall Bruce Mathers the third. Ice Cube is
I think Marshall Mathers is cool. Anything with like alliteration is cool. I mean, Eminem is also a cool name.
Wiz Khalifa's real name is Cameron Jabril Thomas. 50
Wait, who is
Cent.
that? Wiz Khalifa. Oh yeah.
Wiz Khalifa, the guy, he's a rapper. I don't know if you listen. to
No,
him.
I know who.
Okay.
I don't know any of his songs, but I know of him.
The song with Charlie, Fast and Furious. See you again.
Oh, okay.
Wiz Khalifa raps
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Okay. 50 Cent. Real name is Curtis James Jackson III. Ice Cube's real name is
Oh shit.
Oshia Jackson.
Wait, who was that again?
Ice Cube.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Snoop Dogg wins. Calvin Cordozar Brodus Jr. That's a mouthful.
That's wild.
That's a mouthful. What were our topics?
But I feel like that's also like a persona. Like
yeah, that persona.
Because like the Game Grumps, Aaron and Danny.
Mm-hmm.
Like Aaron on the online, like whenever he started like the cartoons and stuff like that, his is Ego Raptor. And he was known as Ego Raptor until like I think up until Game Grumps, and then he's like, my name is Aaron. Aaron Hansen. And then
Chris Hansen.
Danny, he's from the band Ninja Sex Party.
Mm-hmm.
His like on stage persona or whatever is Danny Sex Bang. Cause he's like, I want a name that like that just oozes awesomeness and sexuality or something like that.
I think we're getting too deep into this. This is not that deep.
Because his name is like Dan Avidan, but on stage he's Danny Sex Bang.
Okay.
I mean, they're kind of like a spoof band too. Like they make funny songs, so it kind of fits.
It does.
Yeah. But
I think those can all be.
What would you be? What's your
Silly Sly?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yours is cool too. What? Silly Sly. Freaking. Like I want to say some, but I don't want to like kind of out them. I don't think people will find them. But like my one cousin's, I won't say their names. I'll just say their usernames. My one cousin's is Whack-A-Mole. Whack-A-Mole 123, and we call him Whack-A-Nanny sometimes. And my other cousin is Goron Sneeze. I'm like, that's fucking cool. And what's funny is,
for a long time I thought that was gonorrhea. Sneeze. For a long time, because I just see the G and then I see sneeze. I'm like,
yeah,
I want to read all.
No, it's Goron Sneeze. But what's funny is he's not a Legend of Zelda fan. Like he's never played any Legend of Zeldas.
Yeah.
But and he has Goron in his username, but it's not spelled like the Legend of Zelda Goron.
Yeah.
It's like Goho or RON or something like that. And I'm like, that's fucking cool. Like, why can't I think of a cool name? I just fucking Wade MF Morgan. Wow. Neat. It's not even like, it doesn't even roll off the tongue. It's just like it's just like my name but longer.
Well, you get it, you know, people give you nicknames. You just gotta roll with it.
My friend Froptastic, I'm like, that's cool. I'm crashing out again, I'm swear.
So this
I'm
episode,
crashing out over freaking names.
So this episode, Wade's gonna have
Wade's
a little
crash out.
Wade's having a crash out in this episode. Next episode, I'll have my crash out. No, what are nicknames people call you? I call you Wadey Bob.
Wadey Bob. That could be something.
I think people just called me Sly a lot growing up, and then I think around middle school-ish is when people would start referring to me as Silly Sly, because I'm just a funny guy.
Silly Sly.
I think I'm funny. I don't know if most people think I'm funny or not, but I think I'm funny.
Yeah.
So I got called Silly Sly, called Sly Fox a couple of times, but that didn't really fit. So that's why I made my username Silly Sly and then 07 because I like the number 7. That's what I went with.
Yeah, I don't know. You call me Wadey Bob. Like I said, my cousin calls me Waiterade, or no, my friends call me Waiterade sometimes. Like my cousin's friend group calls me Waiterade. I think in one of the Discord servers I'm Waiter for Jones for some reason. I don't know where that came from.
See, I pick one. Yeah.
I don't know.
Waiterade,
None of them
that's a
stick.
good one,
None of
but-
them stick. Except for Waiterade. I do drink a lot of Gatorade.
You guys gotta pick one.
Yeah.
All right, so
Overthinking.
what else you want to crash out about?
I don't know, man.
Dead air. Love it. I love it.
You
Favorite thing.
you telling me my heavy breathings were dead air? How dare you call my heavy breathings dead air?
Okay.
No, I don't know. I'm just
All right, so everyone that's still listening, follow Wade's socials, Wade MF Morgan, before he changes it.
yeah. I think my YouTube is just Wade Morgan, and it's like barely got anything on it. I hope to start using it again soon. Twitch is either Wade Morgan or Wade MF Morgan.
This is gonna be just episode is Wade's therapy episode. You need to just start doing things, my guy. You just need to make things and post them. Cause
I do.
You've been teetering on. I'm gonna start this, and it's been a year.
Yeah,
You're worse than Tim Chantarantsu and his movie script that he's been working on for years.
I will say this podcast is like the most constant thing in my life, most consistent thing in my life.
I'm sorry, I took a week off.
But yeah, because I'm just like, I want to. I mean, I've played some games, and I just need to edit them, and I also want to stream more. I just don't know where to start, but I also don't want to like stream because I know a couple of the streamers that I watch like streaming as their full-time thing.
Yeah.
And then they make YouTube videos off of their streams. I don't know if I kind of want to be the opposite of that, even though the streaming model and then making videos off of the stream, I feel like is a better model for production. But I think a lot about Markiplier. I was trying hard not to say that because it makes me sound like I have a crush on him or something like that.
It's okay.
I mean, I might. Huh?
Yep. Go ahead.
Happy Pride Month. No, I'm not in the guys. Although,
okay,
I could admire Markiplier.
You're not making it.
I'm not making it any better for myself. But no, I do like he's one of the people that inspires me. And I look at his channel and I'm like, yeah, that's all right. Like he does gaming, mostly scary games, which I like scary games. Don't usually play scary games by myself. I like playing with other people, but you know, all that stuff, but then he also does like reviews fidget spinners or reviews the freaking most powerful flashlights ever or something like that. And I'm like, I could do shit like that.
I also we're trying it.
yeah. I also had the thought of like, I really like technology and I'm kind of a gear slut when it comes to stuff like that. So I'm like, what if I start a channel where I review stuff, just start reviewing stuff. And then tech companies will see that and then they'll be like, hey, we like your videos. Here's this thing to try. And then I get free stuff. I'm like, yeah, again, talking about business stuff on the pod. But I feel like that is something that I could do. I feel like I could do pretty good entertaining reviews. Stop it. I know I'm crashing out. I can't help it. I just keep digging deeper.
Here's the thing. You say all this stuff, but you never do it, Wade. I'm telling you.
No, but it's accountable now. I'm on camera.
Okay. All right, guys. I can wait a week.
Give me a week. What for what? Anything? Just
something.
To bang out a video?
Yep.
Okay.
That isn't
ShinoBroz
related.
What would my
No, I want you to stream. I want you to stream.
Stream? I mean, streaming's easy. Streaming is all I just have to sit down and hit whatever.
All right, here we go. I'm Pod. Everyone that's listening, hold Wade accountable. I want you to stream for one day, one night, whatever. Pick any day of the week. However, the rest of the week, for 7 whole days, I'm challenging you to make 1 reel each day.
1 reel each day? I think I could do that.
Am
I allowed to use stuff that I already have, like, in my backlog?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can make just 1 reel a day for 7 days straight.
I could do that. But I have a lot of footage from Repo that I think would make banger reels.
There you go. If I can do 2 podcasts and 14 reels in a day, you can do that in a week.
Okay. Stream 1 day.
Stream 1 day.
And do a reel every day for the next week?
Yes. You look.
Does this start now or does this start whenever this airs?
You know what? I'll give it to when this airs. So this Sunday.
Yeah.
So in like 3 days.
I am off Sunday. I do have a whole free day Sunday.
See, here you go. You've had a lot of free days, and what do you do with them?
Actually, my days off have been pretty productive this week.
Whatever.
But I usually do. Yes, I waste it.
But
sometimes.
Hey, you could bang all this out in like 1, 2, maybe 3 hours. That's 3 hours.
Hell, I could do 7 reels in 1 day probably if I sat down and did it.
You can do it quicker if you just use the software that I use. That's why I get them up so quick.
I mean, hey, it's pretty good software.
Yeah.
It's also big creators use it, or at least they say they use it for the promotions. It works, and yeah.
we get the viewership, and we actually got a following. But I've been slacking this.
Hey, we use it. That company that I can't remember the name of that we use should sponsor us, right?
Opus, right?
Sponsor us.
Opus, I think. Yeah, Opus.
Opus.
That's what we use to create our reels. So yeah, it's easy. It's easy to use. So, all right, we're holding Wade accountable because he keeps crashing out. I want not the...
You know what? I'm going to add one more thing to that.
Okay, you're doing this to yourself, but, it's...
I'm going to stream. I'm going to edit one of my videos that I have, and then I'm going to make reels from that video.
Making some big promises now. All right, everyone, place your bets. Let's see if we can do this.
It's just a short video. It's like a little clippets.
We also got to do skits and stuff coming up in this channel. There's a lot that's coming to this channel.
Yes.
To ShinoBroz.
Like I said, I'm a gear slut. I got a lot of stuff to make stuff with. We just have to put it to use now.
Yeah. So right now, what I'm hearing is we're gonna hold Wade accountable for his actions. He is going to, when this airs, everyone's listening. I know who some of you people are. You know this man.
Yeah, you
give
know
him a
me.
message. Make sure he gets his reels up.
Yeah.
And none of this procrastinating. I don't want you to post one at 11:59 p.m.
That's still the day, though. That's still the day. It won't be processed until like the next day, though. So
that means you have to do 2 the next day.
Yeah.
But yeah, here we go.
No, long time.
It's summer too, so come on.
Yeah. Long time viewers of mine, specifically my YouTube channel, know that I have tried multiple times the vlog every day in August challenge or whatever.
He started the challenge.
I started challenges and never finished it.
I think that was the only video you made, too.
I think the longest I lasted was like 12 days maybe or something like that.
Are we going to do another challenge?
No.
Should we do another challenge?
No, because I'm just going to fail it again. This is another challenge to do one.
You're saying you were gonna fail again, but you haven't even tried.
Yeah, but it's like the same thing as like New Year's resolutions. Yeah. Everyone makes New Year's resolutions and then they like stop around day 5, like the first week or whatever. I got a new gym membership, and then like they
and
go
you're
twice.
Still fat. No,
they go twice and then they're done.
And they're still fat. Yeah. That was for Wiz.
Yeah.
No,
I can't say it. No fat people. We're not making fun of fat people. We're making fun of how Wiz makes fun of fat people.
That's
I could care less. Every person is a tree to me.
A tree?
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever said that on the podcast.
No.
I view people as trees. And what I mean by that, I heard it
very
from
cuttable,
somewhere. It's like a
very easy to destroy.
Rip the bark off and very easy to make into furniture.
Very easy to burn.
No, I heard it during my hippie phase. If you view people as trees, you don't look at a tree and be like, why that tree shouldn't be that way. The tree should have grown up like straight, like a normal tree or something like that. Or like, oh, that tree, like the tree's leaves are falling down. It shouldn't, like the leaves shouldn't fall down this early or something like that. You don't judge a tree for being a tree. You're just like, hey, that's a tree and it's doing things. Like, view people as trees. Like, instead of viewing, like, if you see a tree that's like growing up around the power lines, you're like, oh, okay, the tree grew up around the power lines. That's pretty cool. We should view people like that. Like, oh, these people are this way because of something that happened to them in the past or something like that. Basically, like, seeing people on their own separate paths of life and being less judgy of them. So that's what I mean by I view people as trees. Mm-hmm. But it also just sounds funny, like, to hear people's reactions when I'm like, I view people as trees. Like, what the hell does that mean?
I don't see them as people.
I don't see people as people. I see them as trees.
I see them as burnable objects that don't belong in the city.
Yeah. Oh.
And
anyway.
What's the time at? Okay.
I see this pickle as a tree.
No, that's a pickle. That's... Alright, you know what? We're going to end it there. We're going to end it there. Wade is clearly crashing out again.
No, I'm okay. You want my pickle? Hold the pickle. Oh, I blew up.
We're gonna end it there.
My pickle blew.
We're gonna try to knock out some content today, so we have a lot of recording to do today. So
yep.
I'm gone next week. But yeah, follow our socials.
This is episode 2 of 5. No, we're not doing 5.
He's crashing out. So
I'm okay.
Are you?
Yeah. I'll get there.
This is what no sleep gets you. Follow us on the show. I don't even know what the top. We did not talk about our topic at all, and we're not going to talk about the next episode either. So, because you just had to crash out.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Today's topic is celebrity names be weird. Also,
Wade's crash out.
Wade's crashing out.
Okay. Follow us on our socials: Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. Join our Discord, ShinoBroz, on everything. Yeah, new episode every Sunday.
Yep. Oh, also leave down in the comments some suggestions for like
how to stop
my
a crash
channel
out?
name, my channel names and stuff like that. What should I crash out on next?
Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month. It still is. I don't know if it will be by the time this comes. Yeah, it still will.
Bye.
Anyway, bye-bye.
Peace.